Could you shed some light on the difference between submissive training and behavior modification? In a video from a year ago, you mentioned that it's important to delineate between sub-training and behavior modification. Doesn't sub-training entail behavior modification? Great question. A great question. I know. Good question, right? So yes, sub-training often includes behavior modification, but they are different. It can include, submissive training can include behavior modification, but it doesn't have to. It's like not all hot tubs are jacuzzis, but jacuzzis are hot. You know that thing? Okay. So that's kind of what we're dealing with here. It's like job training. You have this new job and you need to go through training to know how to effectively do that job, right? And it's the dominant who tells you whether that's effective or not. It's the dominant who says, this is your job description, so to speak, and I'm going to train you to do those things. I'm going to train you this to how I like my clothes folded, how I like my towels folded, all of those. We're training specific ways of doing things, okay? When it comes to behavior modification, that is taking an unpleasant, unsavory behavior that is currently present in the submissive and modifying it from one behavior to a more desired behavior. Behavior modification has a correction element. Well, so does training. So does training. Training also has a correction element. It's not about a correction element because they both do. Submissive training often includes behavior modification, but it doesn't have to. Behavior modification is what to do and training is how to do it. Essentially, yes. Essentially, yes. Training is how, behavior modification is what, essentially. Training is how, modification is what. Does that make sense? I'm trying to get it as very, very basic for you as I can, Raven.